They wanted to serve their Fulani masters the way you're doing right now. Wike, if you go to Google this morning, you are the governor of River State. Type in Fulani headsmen attack River State. You will see what is going on in your state. And I want to ask you, have you proscribed them? Now tell me what IPOB did to warrant your prescription. That we defied a curfew. Only. And I said to hell with you and your curfew. Any of you idiots calling yourselves governors who you think you can just wake up, we declare curfew, yeah, stay indoors. That person is an idiot. It will be defied and people will continue to do what they're doing. It's a revolution. Get used to it. And it will consume you. If you go to Google right now, and any other person for that matter, I know that your masters and their supporters, both from the north and the west, and some idiots here, all of you have your irats, isn't it? All of you have your irats. Bring them out for demolition. Tinubu thought he had might and irats. Nigerian youths demolished him and he's outside now. They are going to do something to you. If you go to Google, you will see armed headsmen have kidnapped and murdered a 2019 governorship aspirant of River State. His name is Shoala West. You know him? He was aspiring to be governor. Now we know you are working with Fulani terrorists in River State. He wanted to challenge you, and you connived with Tambuwal, your Fulani masters, and he was killed. It is there. It is the #1 news, actually. And I'll read it for you, Wike. Oh dear. You are challenging IPOB? You're not afraid. You're not afraid, Wike. You're not afraid. You think you have those little 45 colt boys you have? Is that what you think that will defend you? You're not afraid? You're not afraid in the midst of the revolution to mention because Fulani Tambuwal is behind you. You have a Fulani master. Ay, dear me. You're a murderer. And you should be proscribed. I'm telling you this morning you cannot travel abroad anyway. Ask Chibike Amechi what happened to him in Spain. Worse will happen to you. Because if you want war, we give it to you. This war is going to be fought on multiple fronts until victory is guaranteed. You must understand it very well. Armed headsmen kidnapped and murdered a 2019 governorship aspirant in the same PDP that you're in. He was murdered. Shoala West. It was learned that West, who comes from Abonema, Akukutoro local government area of River State, was abducted at his poultry farm behind OPM in Iguacha that the white man named Port Harcourt on March the 12th. That was last year. And found dead on Wednesday evening. Further findings and pictorial evidence showed that West was brutally killed by armed headsmen. The same people you are now defending in and around Obibo. The same people killing our mothers, our fathers, our brothers. It's only IPOB that is stopping them. The same people that you asked to kill your rival for the PDP ticket. The same people. They killed somebody in your state. where you are the governor. The same state where in 2017 your own people were also slaughtered by now your good friends, the Fulani. Did you ban them? Wike, did you ban Fulani headsmen? And that is only number one. There's another headline, June the 4th of 2018, when you were the governor of the state. Headsmen attack Rivers community and abduct woman. Wike, I want to ask you, did IPOB attack any Rivers community? Did they abduct any woman? I'm asking you. Wike, those that abducted people in River State and attacked communities, they are your masters. The Fulani, people that belong to the same ethnicity as your master, Tambuwal, the governor of Sokoto State, who is controlling you. The same mistake that Chibika Amechi, the transport minister, is the same nonsense you're doing. Chibika Amechi used the money of River State to fund a dictator, a dying, decaying dictator. And look at where Nigeria is today. The same way you want to use the money of River State to support Tambuwal, another Janjaweed from Sokoto State, to run for the presidency so they can make you the vice. That is how foolish you are. But you're a lawyer, isn't it? Wike, headsmen attacked a Rivers community. They abducted a woman. June 4th of 2018, did you proscribe or ban the activities of Fulani headsmen? Mutubuisi, have that in mind. Did you? The answer is no. We continue. On May the 29th of 2018, after May, they attacked Rivers. In June, they attacked Rivers. Wike, did you ban Fulani terrorists? Don't you know that IPOB is fighting these terrorists in River State? So you don't know. What do you think is the problem in Obibu? Fulani are kidnapping and raping our mothers. And he said no. Can't you read the news headlines? Wike, I'm asking you. Can you not read? Sorry, Trump was 20th of January 2016. I apologize. 20th of January 2016. Are you listening? Your e-rats will come out today. They will come out tomorrow. But by this time next week, we'll grind them, like powder. You know how powder is? You know when you bring corn and you're grinding it until it becomes a flour. We are going to grind them until they become useless and irrelevant. I know you will bring them out now or tomorrow to be saying, oh, is it propaganda? Is this? But I said, anybody who has access to any internet-enabled device, go and type in the search engine, Fulani headsmen attack Rivers State. You will see the atrocities and impunity of Fulani people in River State. And I'm asking you, Wike, did you make any pronouncements banning them? Did you? Do you understand? We are coming gradually. We want to lay out the facts so the world can understand. Go and ask your brothers, your fellow brothers in crime, your fellow Igbo governors that we are as stupid as you now are. We start very slowly to build a case against them. Slowly. So that people can understand. So that when we get hold of you, you are finished. I want people to leave your stupidity. Go to Google, type in Fulani headsmen attack River State. And I want to ask you, Wike, what have you done since they've been attacking River State? Fulani headsmen. You did nothing. It's IPOB. The same thing that Igbo governors did, the same thing that Umahi tried to do in Ebonyi. to prescribe to ban IPOB so that Fulani headsmen can take over Ebonyi State, so that his masters in Mieti Yala can give him vice presidency. The same nonsense you're doing. You people are possessed, all of you. You are possessed. You are finished. We are coming. I am building our case against you very slowly and very surely. Headsmen attack Rivers community, May 29, 2018. Suspected Fulani headsmen attack a man in his farm in Rivers. Fulani headsmen kill 12 in Rivers. Fulani headsmen attack popular GSM market in Eleme Junction. Fulani headsmen attack on Akutown and environment. Are you listening? These are all the attacks by Fulani terrorists in Rivers State. And I am asking Wike, did you ban them? Did you ban Fulani headsmen in Rivers State? Now, Wike, Fulani headsmen have been killing and murdering people, even killed your opponent during the PDP primaries in Rivers State last year in Iguacha. Wike, did you ban Fulani headsmen? Now I want to ask you a very simple question, because my question is always very simple. Compared to what Fulani headsmen have done, which citizen in River State did IPOB kill? I'm asking you a very simple question. You said they defied curfew. People who defied curfew and people that killed fellow human beings, which crime is worse? I'm not sure you are able to tell me. Now, I want to prove to the whole world, that you are part and parcel. You are, when you come out on TV and on radio, you talk and you shout. And we are receiving information this morning that the toad, I don't know what is wrong with you people, the same River State, the toad, the pig, the pipeline pig. Maybe Britain is doing their best to divide as always, but you have failed. Wike, you are part of. You know that the president of, whoever they call the president of Nigeria, cannot do a live interview. Do you know the reason why? IPOB. Do you know that today the person they call their president cannot come outside? Do you know those that made it possible? IPOB. If we can destroy whoever they going to Downing Street and what is happening? Are you aware of how angry people are? Wike, you are finished. Wike, I'm asking you, you gave our land at Oil Mill Market behind First Bank and Zenith Bank to your Fulani masters and their terrorists. It is now called Gariki Oil Market. There's a Wike, have you seen it? There is a place called Trailer Park by LMN One Road. Fulani people, terrorists, so they have a camp there. Do you know there's a trailer park? Why IPOB is upset with the Fulani terrorists you have given our land to. In their defense, you came out yesterday to utter the garbage that you did. This is my first broadcast on you. I am only calm because I want all the facts to sink in. The time we start hunting for you, you will understand how serious we are. That's your little mustache, Hitler. You know it's like Hartman Hitler. Ordinary governor you are. Wike. There is a place called Chokocho, whatever they call it, by the bridge along Chokocho Road. Do you know that Fulanis were killing our people there? Do you know Atasa? They call it Obehen Slaughter by Indoki Road. Do you know they were killing us there? Do you know at Timber, Waterside? Do you know what your Fulani friends did there? Do you know at Yam Zone how many people were killed by Fulani? And when our people set up what they call model refineries in our own land, in the creeks of Biafra land, in Izon land, in Ogoni land, when our people set up their own illegal, they call it a refining site, but the gold from Zamfara is not illegal. The people you are serving and doing their bidding, they are refining gold, nothing is happening. But they come and they kill your people because they are refining oil. And you say nothing. Wike. I now want to tell you the Nigerian army terrorist Fulani bunkering sites in Iguacha, in your state, and you've done nothing about it. But when your own brothers and sisters set up their own refinery, they kill them. And little did we know that all those things you are doing on TV will show. Meanwhile, you're working with them, the same thing with the Asian, the pig, the pipeline security guard. Biafra. But meanwhile, he's working for the enemy you think we don't know? Mike, I am giving you facts and figures. So by the time you will be judged, you will be judged based on these facts and figures. Mike, Fulani terrorists, your friends now, your new friends, one Nigeria friends. When you went to see the Sultan and you tied that bedsheet on your head, I should have known. You people, once they tie that bedsheet on your head, you are finished. There is a place called Marimbes Jetty. The Fulani people, your friends now, not using it for bunkering. How about Abonema Wharf and the place called Kenny Island in our land? Fulani have taken it over. That was why that man said, and I'm going to play it for you, that they have people in Niger Delta, that Niger Delta is Fulani land. I didn't know that. I thought it was only the pig who was involved. I didn't know that even you yourself, Wike, that you're involved. And this morning I'm going to play what the man said. Because when we started doing our research yesterday after your stupid broadcast, we now realized that the Fulani are actually doing very well in River State. And more than any other place. And they are the ones doing oil bunkering and selling our oil illegally. But we don't have any access to their gold in Zamfara. Are you listening to me? Let me tell you what the man said. And for you to understand what, for only these are the new Afonjas you have in Biafra land, for only a promise of vice presidency to the governor of Sokoto State, Tambuwal, This idiot wants to sell our land to Fulani, and he thinks that IPOB under my watch, under my command, will allow such nonsense. Instead, we all die. It's not going to happen. Mike, you're an idiot. All of you have ganged up the British, the Fulani, those who are upset that Tinubu will no longer be the president in 2023. All of you idiots, you have now ganged up. But we're going to defeat you, all of you. Do you know how we defeat you? Because we are in our land, fighting for our land. You can never win. No matter how many sabals they recruit, you can never win. This man was also referring to you because in Abonema waterside, the Fulani have taken over. You send the army to go and kill your people, and then they bring in Janjaweed, the Fulani terrorists, to be doing bunkering in our land in broad daylight. Kuro kuro. And you have not banned them. You have not proscribed them. It's IPOB. We will put pepper. You know that Cameroon pepper, they say it's very hot. Any day we see you abroad, where everybody move Cameroon pepper to all across Europe and America. We will catch you, we will put Cameroon pepper in your eye. Cameroon eye, we will put pepper in your eye. Idiot, you're a fool. We will put pepper in your eyes. Idiot like you. Now listen to what this man has to say. Then you understand their game plan. Why Dave Umahi wants to give our land in it. Ask Dave Umahi. We can ask Dave Umahi. He did the same nonsense you're doing, giving our land to Fulani, supporting them with the Nigerian army. They were raping our mothers, killing them in Ebonyi. And I said to Miyet Yala, you will never take Ebonyi State, not while I'm alive. The other day, they packed their cattle and they were leaving. That's who we are. That war was fought for nearly 3 years. Do you ask Umahi? Umahi even created a group called Neighborhood Watch with the army. We heard about them yesterday. And you will also hear the story of the leader of that Neighborhood Watch. You hear about him. This war we are going to fight on all fronts. Do you know why? We are IPOB. And we are all over the world. Now that everybody has woken up in the zoo called Nigeria, it is called a heightened state of consciousness. People are now awake. All these your little games you're playing. You broke curfew. What is happening? The stability, peace, and unity. You think people are buying all that rubbish? Is that what you think? Go and look at the comments on your page on Facebook. Next time you are an Igbo man. Are you not an Igbo man? Your name is Nyesom Wike. You are an Igbo man. You are on Igbo soil. And you're serving Fulani. You're an idiot with your little, you think you're a totem god, you're with a little Hitler mustache. Did IPOB not fight and vote for you? Go and listen to my broadcast when they wanted to cancel your elections weekend. Have you given me any penny in your life? I'm asking you. People were calling me, asking me to do a broadcast to support so that IPOB will come out and defend your votes. Some of us died in the process. That is why I will never support any politician again. I will never offer any moral support to any of you. Do you see the payback? I'm asking you, who gave you more support? Folk support than myself during your tribulations. I don't know all these things you are stage managed. You packaged it. I did. Go and check my broadcast. Somebody should find it, please, and send it to me. My broadcast on the eve and on the day of the elections in River State, in Ikoja, that they call River State. Go and check it. And hear me speaking in your defense. Idiot like you. to make this useless pronouncement. You are an idiot, a complete and utter fool. And channels quickly packaged and broadcast it. I saw the name of the person that put the news together. These are the enemies of Biafra. Go and check it. You ran to channels to go and prescribe IPOB. You can prescribe IPOB in Iguacha, but I am prescribing you all over the world. Any day you are the only person, any day we catch you in Europe or in America, we will put Cameroon pepper in your eye. You will not be disgraced and give you up. All of us are your own self, pepper, you will enter your eyes. In your next world, if you hear IPOB, you'll be running. We are going to deal with all of you idiotic criminals masquerading as leaders. Okay, see, that's what I told you. People, I don't know. It's not why people are one idiot, maybe in America or in Abuja to write a letter. We are Ngwa people. I thought we hold your son. We will catch them. Anybody who issues any statement and puts their name there, we are going to get you. In defense of these criminals, we will catch you. Do you know why? Because our hands are very clean. I fought for Mike to become the governor of Iguacha. I fought for you. Not once, not twice. In the north, is banditry not a problem in Nigeria? Which Fulani governor, those you are serving, which Fulani governor has come out to say we are prescribing Fulani bandits? None of them. All of you, all you want to do is to place us in harm's way. Every blessed day, you want to place, because we said to you that what we are fighting for is not personal. I know that some of you, because you have mandate, you have all this budget, you have all these things to look forward to, some of you think that what we are looking for cannot happen in your time because of the money you're getting. And we said to you that in Biafra, you can even make more money than you're making in the zoo if you work very hard, not by stealing the people's money. But you people will not listen. You will not listen. Do you know that most of the infrastructures in Iguacha was built by Dr. Michael Obara? Are you aware of that? Are you aware of that? That most of the infrastructures in Iguacha was built by Dr. Michael Obara. And after that, what is the name of that police commissioner from Igodomigo that Babangida made the governor of Rivers State? What's his name again? I forget. I think he uses bleaching cream as well. What's his name? He was the chairman of the task force on drugs or whatever. What's his name? It's not Yakilome. What's his name again? The police commissioner. He did something in Iguacha. I know him. He built a few things. I think the secretariat. What have you done in Iguacha apart from sponsor a few thugs? What have you done? You and your thugs are going down. You are going down. You think we are joking? Let me play what Mwikes and people said about our land that they call Niger Delta. I want to play it so you can understand. Mwike, I fought for you, idiot. I fought for you. Go and check my broadcast of the elections in this room. The same people from where people came out and they were killed. They were killed. They were killed. For you, your payback is to come and be talking rubbish. I have banned you. Come out now. Let us find you abroad. The line is very well. You will know that men are mad abroad as well. Let us play what your master said in the north. Can't even them catch any people. And at the same time bringing the Fulanis on one foot and trying to arrest the traditional practice. The Fulanis are busy trying to bring all Fulanis together into Nigeria. With 6 conflicts. But all you want to do is to scatter your people. That's all you want to do. I don't know loaded pig. Are you listening? Are you listening? And I'm asking Wike, is banditry bad? I'm sure he will say yes. He claims he's a lawyer. He will say yes, it's bad. Wike, do you know that Fulani bandits are killing people in the Middle Belt? Even in Katsina? Yes. Is such an act bad? Yes. Why hasn't any Fulani governor from the north proscribed or banned Fulani bandits? And you protecting them in our land, you and the army of the zoo. I was told you were in a cult in your university days, you're doing hard man with your pen knife. Now you have met IPOB. IPOB is a monster. I need to come out and Andrew. A monster. And you're finished. All of you idiots giving our land to the Janjaweed. All of you giving our land to the Janjaweed. Somebody come on and listen to his mess. I'm not listening. Niger Delta. Yes, you're listening.
I'm not looking my face. What look my face?
They are bringing their people into our land from Gambia, from Senegal, from Niger, from Chad, settling them in Obibo, raping our mothers. And you want IPOB to keep quiet. I don't know the planet these guys came from. Are you listening? They give you money, you take. They promise you vice president. The same promise they gave to everybody. Everybody they promise something to. Don't worry, you're the smartest, you're the most intelligent, you'll be the president or prime minister. You're very bright, you can speak English, your people love you, you'll be the prime minister. None of them got it wrong. Despite being the people that fought for independence, Azikiwe and Awolowo, they fought for independence. That is the truth. Went to jail. They went to prison. The four Baliwa never went to prison. Sadwana of Sokoto, Ahmadu Bello never went to prison. Listen to the irony of Nigeria. Nigeria is a joke. They never went to prison. They never put them into prison. They divided our war and sick. They said, don't worry, sick. Come and take Amina. Sick Chilobrown and Alaba. I'm not aware. He has a son named Mohammed. They convinced you to don't worry, you're more intelligent than Awolowo. They went to you're intelligent. You're more intelligent than Sick. It's you, don't worry, it's you. Two of them, we are there. They play doing the waiting game. They divided them. Once they divided them, people who did not fight the British, people who did not fight for Nigeria, people who did not go to prison for Nigeria, became the rulers of Nigeria.
They work. Now all
they think they don't know history. They have no idea. I'm asking you, are you listening? How many Fulani governors have banned Fulani bandits and Mietiala? How many of them are they not part and parcel of Mietiala? Only you people, always showing off, always wanting to serve a foreigner. That is in your blood. That is what you do. Exactly what you did when the white man came during slavery. You were falling over yourselves. Who will be the slave agent? Who will be the slave agent? Who will go to Arochukwu and bring slaves? Who will go to the hinterland and bring slaves? It's in your blood. After slavery ended, the white man came and was looking for warrant chiefs. All of you were falling over yourselves trying to serve the white man. That was why our land was taken by them. When our land fell, when Arochukwu fell in 1904, they went to Anyoma. Listen to your history, which some of you don't know. Anyoma is not Igbo. We are Delta. We are Niger Delta. We are Delta Niger. Idiots. The 7 sons of the priests of the temple went to Anyoma and started an underground guerrilla movement called Ekumeku. Go and do your history. And we fought the British every inch of the way. Ekumeku. Go and Google it. Since our fathers went into the bushes to fight evil, this generation will go into the bushes to fight the agents of evil. Are you listening to me? Now, you are giving our land to Fulani, and all of you are doing 2023. You and check the two of them, him and Dave Mahi. 2023 on their mind. Give, and Mietiala will say to them, give us your land, they will give. When we rape your mother and kill them, we don't talk, they will say, okay, sir. Yes, sir. And you think happy people already rubbish in Iguacha? Let us hear what they have to say about our land. They first of all, they name it. You know, that's what the British does. When they want to make you useless. Or even the white man, they say, oh, during baptism, you must pick a name. Your name is Ugo Chinyere. Hey! Pretty name, Ugo Chinyere. But during baptism at Roman Catholic Church and even Anglican and Christianity, they say, you must change your name to Isabella. And they gladly do. And I said to them, when I go to Spain, where the name Isabella comes from, are they answering Ugo Chinyere? Do you know the meaning of Ugo Chinyere? A beauty given by God himself. Ugo Chinyere, not just ego. Ugo means beauty. Ugo Chinyere. And I asked them, what is the meaning of Isabella? They do not know. But the priest wearing white is telling you, you must change your name from, what is now your name? If you ask somebody, they say, my name is Isabella, but my Igbo name is Ugo Chinyere. And I look at them and I weep. And I say, in this UG, the black people, these are the idiots now who are in power. They think that being close to a white man makes them very powerful. They think being close to a Fulani man makes them very, very important. That is what Umahi is doing, and we are going to deal with them. We are going to deal with them. They will no longer come out in public. At least not abroad, they cannot travel. We can come out in public in Iguacha. The time hasn't come. He's going to run. The same way that Jagabandit ran is how he's going to run away. Listen to what is happening in your land. Listen. And his nationality is just a Fulani man. Nationality Fulani? As a person, I may have my relations in the Cameroon, but they are also Fulani men. I have relations with them because from the maternal side, I'm a Fulani man. And that's why we want to educate people. A Fulani man sees himself as a Bayelsan. Somebody comes from the Niger Delta. Yes. Because he speaks the Niger Delta language, but you and I don't. The Niger Delta, is that any language called Niger Delta language? Nike, you are an Igbo man, I'm an Igbo man. YK is your name. Now they have put you in the Niger Delta. They cut you off and they put you in the Niger Delta. Were you in Niger Delta before? You are an Igbo man. I am an Igbo man. But you are prepared to allow the same people that are bringing their folks from Gambia, from Senegal to come and kill us, your own fellow brothers and sisters. That's what people. It shows that you do not have conscience. That is what it means. You have no conscience. This man is a Fulani man. He's a governor like yourself. He is the governor of Bauchi State. That is the man speaking. A fellow governor as you is working to bring all his people across Africa together into Nigeria and settle them in the Niger Delta. You, there is an Igbo governor with Igbo people all over the world. You are not doing the same. Instead, you are accommodating this Fulani man who is quite blatantly a terrorist and scattering your own people. And you claim you are a lawyer and you went to school and you are intelligent. Do you see how daft people are? You remind me of President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. When Iyejirika was there and he forced Iyejirika to resign because the Fulani people said so. You people are in the same group. In the same group. You don't reason. You have no brain. I fought for you. IPOB fought for you. We died for you. Fulanis are coming, raping our mothers.